Hi Cancer, welcome to the Modern Spiritualist. My name is Raheem. Today I'm going to do the August general reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your sun sign and it's Cancer, you're in the right place. If you know your moon and your rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. I went ahead and already did the spread. We've got a few cards for each week to take you through the month of August. So for the first week, we have the star in the reverse. We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Universe. Second week, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Hermit. The third week, we have the Tower, and that is paired with the Art card reversed. And in the fourth week, we have Death, which usually comes with the Tower. It's very, very common. And it's paired with the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, starting with the star in reversed, I get the feeling that there's something in you, Cancer, that really, really wants to shine. There's something that you feel kind of stirring within you that feels like a higher calling, maybe, or it feels like you have something about yourself that you want to present to the world, but I feel a lot of resistance. I get the sense that there's fear, there's discomfort in that, even though the desire is there. But I think you guys can do it. I think I see for some of you this starting in the reverse and then going direct. And I actually feel like this star energy is kind of carrying with you throughout the entire month. And what I think this Eight of Swords is about, what I think this Tower is about, even the Art card and the Hermit and Death, I think what all of these cards are really saying is this is kind of your journey from taking this in the reverse to the upright. There's something that you want to express. There's something that you want to say or present to the world about yourself. And it's just moving through the fear and the resistance to doing that. That's kind of what I see as like a theme running through the month for you. One of the clarifiers for the star card is the Nine of Wands, which is basically telling you that you're stronger than you think you are, number one, and number two, you're closer to the finish line than you think. With all nines, it's taking us back to the ace, right? It goes kind of 9, 10, ace. And so you're right at the ending of a cycle, but with the nines in particular, there can come just like a real sense of exhaustion. Like, I'm so tired of doing this. When is it ever going to happen for me? When am I ever going to get through this? And the Nine of Wands is kind of, it's a place where a lot of people tend to like quit, or if not quit, to just have kind of a moment. So like if you're having a wobble moment, if you're experiencing a lot of anxiety or a lot of exhaustion, just keep in mind that you're almost there. It's like right at that moment where you feel like you're gonna break, that you actually move through the energy into something else, into something better, and fresher and newer. So just keep that in mind, and I think the universe is just echoing that for me. This is a completion card, and it's also a card that is telling you that there's the energies that are at play here for you is bigger than yourself. Like the star kind of repeats that. This is a higher self energy. So your higher self is around you. Your guides are around you. You're stronger than you think you are, and whatever is playing behind the scenes for you has a bigger story. And so try to come out of your own little stories. Try to not identify so much with the resistance or the fear, right? That's a part of the energy field that you're experiencing, but you are not your resistance and you are not your fear, right? You are this star energy that is just so much bigger than the way you may be feeling right now. In the second week, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is which I actually like better in the reversal. The Eight of Swords is all about like self-imposed limitation and feeling restraint and feeling like you can't do something, even feeling like you have a blindfold over yourself. And in the reversal, there's a desire to, first of all, there's an awareness of like seeing those limitations for what they are, and there's a desire to clear them and move through them. So I get the sense that this Eight of Swords energy is maybe something that's been with you for a long time, and this is you um, in an effort to and in a desire to express this star energy that you're feeling. You're finally saying, okay, I've had enough. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna clear these stories, and I'm gonna move on. Right. So I see you moving forward. It's paired with the Hermit, which basically means being in solitude to figure out what the truth is. If you see here, we have this like wise sage figure, and he's holding this lamp, right? And that lamp, connected to the star energy, it could be your star energy, but this lamp is kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel when you kind of move through the illusions of the Eight of Swords, right? So you may just be feeling very private. I get that for some of you, while you're kind of regrounding and getting in touch with you and what you need. This could be self care as well. But I get the sense that for some of you, you have felt alone for so long, and this is actually your movement towards community, your movement towards asking for help, towards connection, towards reaching out. Um, this Eight of Swords could be this feeling of loneliness, and the Hermit is actually the illumination of the realization that it's time to find some people that can really support you, right? In the third week of August, we have the Tower, and it's paired with the Art in reverse. Okay, now the Tower is all about transformation. The Tower specifically represents the falling down of what is no longer working or what has been limiting you. And so you're kind of like this all-seeing eye, right? And this all-seeing eye has been shrouded in the tower and preventing the eye from seeing or preventing any movement from happening. There's kind of like a weighted feeling, right? A feeling like you can't do anything. But the tower moment is when the eye, the kind of bursts through this tower that has been created out of fear, and through that energy, you're kind of reborn, kind of like a phoenix from the ashes kind of situation. It's paired with the Art card in reverse, which means that this tower energy is, I get the sense, very welcome for many of you. I get the feeling that you just know that something isn't working for you anymore, and you're looking to kind of restructure something, either within yourself or in your own life, so that you kind of bring balance back. This is a very creative energy, and all I'm getting from the reversal is your realization that something's not working and your desire to kind of right any wrongs or anything that feels weird right now. And the Tower is pure transformational energy, so it seems like you are doing that because through this kind of alchemical process of burning everything to the ground and then rebuilding, you have access to new resources because what was limiting you before no longer exists. So this feels really positive to me. It all really does. Um, in the fourth week, we have the Death card with the Three of Pentacles. So the Death card is you finally letting go of what wasn't working. You already started it with the Eight of Swords energy in the second week. You're moving through that in the Tower, which is the messiest part because you're like neither here nor there. You're kind of like halfway in the old energy, halfway in the new energy, which can be kind of confusing. So if you feel overwhelmed or confused at any moment, just kind of lean back into this Hermit energy and recenter yourself, okay, and take care of yourself. The Art card actually suggests any of you that have creative outlets, use them. You may feel a little bit limited with the Art in reverse, or you may have felt some resistance in the past, and this is kind of your moment of kind of reintroducing flow into anything creative that you experience in your life. And this Death card is you having moved through that energy and saying, okay, I'm done. I'm done with this old story and I'm ready for something else, right? And then it's paired with the Three of Pentacles, which kind of going back to what I said about finding community with the Hermit, this can mean collaboration with others. It can also mean that you've got your nose to the grindstone, you're working on something, and you're building a new foundation. And so I really see like a clean sweep of what you no longer want in your life, and then a rededication to something brand new. Um, it feels very intense, but it feels so welcome. I really get the sense that this is what many of you have been wanting for a long time, and it's finally here, right? So by the end of the month, I want this card upright. I want your star to be shining. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have a great August. Make sure to hit the like button so that people that wouldn't see it have the opportunity to see it. Make sure to hit subscribe if you like the readings, and if you would like to schedule a private reading for me where we can go in much deeper detail about your specific situation, I will leave a link in the description box below, and you can book on my website. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great August, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.